Hey everybody, Carl here. Welcome back to Trails to Azure, where in the previous episode, we asked a question, who let the dogs out? Ravache, I guess. We went to the ancient battlefield, took care of the hellhound that was leading the pack, and now we have been taking a leisurely, fisherly stroll around Crossbell, getting all the fish we can get of the normal types except for a Piraruku, which is at this spot, which is a requirement for Sharkman, but it seems that Kaguya is in the way. Oh, how I miss the languid air of Heimdall. While I will follow Lord Lakelord wherever he may roam, I have to wonder how much longer I'll have to fish in these dregs. Let's do it. Very well, present to me your fishing notebook. Indeed, you have managed to catch a fish of 130 reeds or longer. Now, let's discuss the terms of our fated rivalry. The match shall be a 3-round angler's duel, simple, yet profound. We may each cast our lines thrice. Afterward, whoever holds the greater sum total in length will be declared the victor. Challenge Kaguya the Dragon Princess to a 3-round angler's duel? It's time to duel! Oh, very well. Allow me to put you in your place. I'll take the lead if you don't mind. Yeah! Alright, let's see this technique of hers. Oh, my victory is all but certain. She got an eel! That's crazy. I won't lose. Which rod will you use? Oh, I came prepared. I got some carps. We need big gain, big gain. There's no written strategy here for how to deal with this, so I think I'm just gonna go with my gut, my fisherman's instinct. Try to get some big catches. Let's see. Not mess up. Along the way. Oh, we got the Piraruku! Look at this guy! I'll admit you have some skills, but don't let that go to your head. Yeah! Alright, let's see what she gets. Such a wonderful sheen. Ooh, adamant turtle. It's a cutie, it's a cutie. It's my turn. Well, if it ain't broke, I'm gonna throw another carp out here. See what we can get. Come to Papa. Piraruku is back. I'll admit you have some skills. Yes, I'm a one-trick pony. There. Oh, my victory is all but certain. Oh, she got a Piraruku too. That's crazy. Let's do this. I think that was bigger than mine. Thing is, I don't necessarily know what fishes I can get here. I don't have the spreadsheet on the side. So if it's not Kasagian, then I'm kind of screwed. Because then I'll just be like, oh, no bites. Come on, surely. Let's go! Oh, it's another Piraruku, just the biggest one yet. Yeah. Oh, let's compare our catches, shall we? Yeah, I think we know who's walking away with the victory on this one. What in the world? Yeah, don't feel too bad. Unbelievable. I must concede my defeat. I may be a proud angler, but I know when I'm taking on water. It is my dubious honor to award you with this. Dragon Princess's Medal. Thank you very much. Henceforth, you shall be known by the title of Dragon Princess Vanquisher, as per the Imperial Fishing Club's bylaws. However, don't take this as an excuse to start putting on airs. For no matter how much you struggle and strive, you are simply no match for Lord Lakelord. Compared to him,
You're as insignificant as a frog in a well. Or perhaps a tadpole. No, worse, an insect. A water flea.
Okay. I get it. Got her.
Oh.
Alright, well, she'll be going home soon enough. Send her on the first airship back. With that, we should go and, well, we've defeated Gnosis Decrypted Wave, Kaguya, Dragon Princess. We should go and fight Sharkman, the Great. But before we do Sharkman, everybody's favorites. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna head back to town. Let's get the car. Let's see. I kind of started running the wrong way, but then I turned back around because I'm fairly sure we took the car over here. Makes more sense overall. So there are three places we've yet to talk. St. Ursula, the CPA, and Bellguard. And since Sharkman is down by St. Ursula, I think we can do Sharkman and then hit up St. Ursula and see what's up. But that feels like it's going to progress some main quest thingies. So before that, I am very curious about what's going on at the CPA. Now then. My voice is better? Question mark? It's been a couple of days. Like, this is a thing that's gonna take a while, but hey, daily episodes, man, let's go. Word of the raid in the city has reached the inmates as well. Even they can't hide their unrest at what's happening. We checked on the safety of their families, but sadly, not all of them came out of the attack unscathed. I know there are criminals, but still, it's not easy breaking that kind of news to anyone. Let's see inside. I wonder if Juna's here. Oh, looks like she is. Oh, also an old friend of ours.
Hello, Special Support Section. Thank you for coming all the way out here today.
Don't mention it. So, this is where you'll be working from for the time being?
That's right. Sadly, it will be a while longer before the reception area at headquarters is repaired and open for duty. Fortunately, the department backs up all of its data, which remains accessible from the terminals here. Owing to that, I'm perfectly able to perform all my regular duties from this counter. In other words, any tasks you typically would have done at HQ will work just the same while I'm here. That's good to know.
By the way, Rebecca, I really wanted to thank you for being the first one there for Fran when she finally came to. I just know she was glad to see you.
Oh, no, you don't have to thank me, Noel. I was there to cheer her up, but if anything, Fran was the one who lifted my spirits. It couldn't have made me happier to have her up and smiling again.
I know exactly what you mean. If it doesn't put you out too much, could you find the time to make another visit? I'm sure it'd mean a lot to her.
You don't even need to ask. It's such a relief that Fran finally regained consciousness. I know she'd be telling us not to worry about her if she were here, so I'm going to work extra hard as my way of cheering her up.
Now then, here's my notebook.
It looks to me like you've been hard at work filling out your notebook. There you go. You material and 5 in the mirror, maybe? Let's see, there we go.
We will be back. Now, we got some fragments.
I see you brought me a data fragment. I'll have to deliver it to our forensics team to have the cult terminal data analyzed. Is that alright with you?
Of course, go right ahead.
Very well, just a moment then.
On Gnosis, page 4. On Gnosis fully decrypted!
All data and information on Terminal 02 has been successfully analyzed. Would you like to check it immediately?
Yes, please. Alright. So, let's go. On Gnosis. Gnosis is a drug made from pleroma grass, a legendary plant which grows directly on top of septium veins. The way it is prepared, together with D, gives the user enhanced physical abilities and sensory receptivity, and draws out their latent power. These effects, however, are mere preparations. The real potential lies elsewhere. Gnosis allows users to link their mind to the revered spirit of D. By doing so, D can draw knowledge from the connected minds, and thereupon stimulate her growth. When enough knowledge is amassed to achieve wisdom, D will be resurrected. Moreover, Gnosis left room for improvement. By pushing the capabilities of its user to their limits, the supply of knowledge to D would steadily increase. After 500 years of research, our order has increased the effects of Gnosis and repeated the so-called ceremonies. At a speed that was unfathomable 5 centuries prior, the completion of Gnosis lay within reach when we hit an unforeseen obstacle. Due to the scale of our experiments, we were detected by the authorities on the Bracer Guilds. They led coordinated assaults on our lodges, and ultimately, our order. Foolish beyond words indeed. After all, what are a few sacrifices at the cost of resurrecting a true god? In secrecy, I collected the data from the destroyed lodges and arrived in Crossbell, the land of origin. As pleromagrass, the foremost ingredient for Gnosis, grows in abundance in the southern wetlands of Crossbell, there would never be a shortage of raw materials. In addition to the highly advanced facilities once installed by the alchemists from the Middle Ages in the depths of this sun fort, I was blessed with an environment to continue my research and finish the secret remedy.
This data is a detailed record of Gnosis, the drug developed by the cult. Taking it enhances physical abilities and sensory receptivity and draws out latent power from the user. It's even capable of inducing that horrid demonization effect. How mysterious that one pill could do so much. Its main ingredient is pleromagrass, which grows in abundance in Crossbell's southern wetlands. This would confirm where Joachim had been getting such a large supply of materials to produce the drug. There was something else I found peculiar in the data. This passage on what purpose Gnosis serves. According to Joachim, the drug is capable of resurrecting their so-called true god, D. There's no way that's possible. It's completely absurd. The cult had also been conducting those repulsive ceremonies over the course of 500 years. I was fortunate to be saved by Guy and the others, but there were so many victims. Far more than can be forgiven.
Yeah, and he brushed it off with that whole, what are a few sacrifices bit. He and the rest of those cult bastards can keep on burning where they are.
And now, even Wald is a victim of Gnosis. Right. The cult may be gone, but the dangers they've created continue to spread. We can't forget that. You're absolutely right. As police officers, we have a duty to ensure that Gnosis doesn't bring harm to Crossbell, just as we would with any drug. I couldn't agree more. For now, that covers all the information that was recovered about Gnosis. If you find any other quartz fragments, come back and bring them to me. You're also welcome to review the data we already encrypted whenever you like. Right. Thanks for all your help, Rebecca.
Indeed. Let's see. I got some purga tofu. I got some rock hard jerky. I got some reflective chocolates you can think on your sins, and a surprise lunchbox. There you go. Thanks a bunch. Oh, sorry, did we talk? The raid on the city was no less than an atrocity. That the young cadets at the academy were safe and sound here is about the only blessing I can find. It's gonna take a lot of time for Crossbell to fully recover from this. Yeah, true that. Anybody in here? No? Alright.
Oh, hey SSS. I bet you guys have had your hands pretty full lately. You look like you've been shouldering quite a lot yourself, Juna. Have you made time to go back home and see your family? Yeah, I have. I'm glad they're alright. Still, I wasn't prepared for seeing just how bad the city was hit. Arkansas and police headquarters were in shambles. How is Crossbell supposed to come back from something like this? Oh, Juna. I know things seem dire right now, but we're not gonna get anywhere by standing still. We'll have to stay strong and keep moving forward. You, us, and the rest of the city too. Yeah, you're right. I should be focusing on my training and studies instead of moping around here all day. So I'm gonna do just that.
Oh, Or we could just hold a lot of beauty pageants. They're all the rage here in the city now.
Good luck with the rest of your work today, guys. I'm gonna get back to training and hit in the books so that someday I can help people just like the SSS does.
Do your best, Juna. Ba-dum-bum-bum. Good to see you. But now we must be on our way and go over here to Bellguard Gate. Things are tense at the border, no doubt. I want to hear how the situation has been. We already sampled Tangram. The third company was wiped out during the occupation of Mainz. Even the rescue unit suffered heavy losses. Some of our armored cars were destroyed as well. In the end, the total damages sustained by the CGF are incalculable. Those goddess-forsaken Jaegers. We won't let them get away with this.
The raid on the city has heightened tensions between us and the major powers. According to the rumors, both Erebonia and Calvert are set to conduct large-scale field exercises near our borders. This feels just like how it was before the non-aggression pact was signed.
Did everything I worked for in Liberal mean nothing? Did they mean nothing? Come on. Empire. Republic. What are we thinking here? What are we doing? Come on now. A lot of my comrades went down during the hostilities near Mainz. If only we had some actual firepower, like tanks, we wouldn't have suffered nearly as many losses. Crossbell needs to become independent. It's the only way I'll be able to protect Stella and everyone else I hold dear. Hey, Murray. Looks like you guys have your hands full.
We do. Military activity has been picking up over at Karelia Fortress. This level of tension is unprecedented. The only time that comes close was 2 years ago, before the signing of the non-aggression pact. It's that bad?
I can believe it. You better keep yourself safe, Murray. You hear me?
I know. Don't worry, I can handle things here.
I was unsure of what to do after the attack, but I've since decided to return home to the Empire. If I were to ever get caught up in something so horrid again, I don't know how I would cope. That's fair. A lot of tourists have been leaving Crossbell recently due to all the tension. Not to mention there's been disaster after disaster recently. I can't blame them for getting out while they can.
No matter what tricks the Empire tries to pull, we'll never back down. I refuse to let my allies' deaths be in vain. Not a chance in Gehenna.
Damn. Sig getting serious. I just returned from shipping out some supplies. Crossbell Station is still in chaos, in case you were wondering. Given what happened, it could hardly be called surprising. Yeah. These are dark times.
I would have liked to stay and enjoy Crossbell a little longer. Mother says it's too dangerous, though. I never imagined the situation would grow so dire in just 1 week. I have to get my daughter out of Crossbell as soon as possible.
After they were done terrorizing Crossbell, the Red Constellation flew off in an airship. And what's more, not even the CGF's anti-air radars were able to track it. I guess with enough capital, you could buy whatever technology you want. So who are those people anyway? I wish I had the answers for you, man. The situation here at the border is getting pretty sticky. I wish there were Erebonian guild members we could turn to for help. Well, unfortunately, due to pressure from the Imperial government, there are hardly any branches left open in the Empire. We have plenty of solid bracers, but given the state of the organization there, we can't count on their help at all. Yeah, it's a shame, really. If the Erebonian branches were still open, the guild could be mediating right now to help find a peaceful resolution to this. Unfortunately, thanks to pressure from the Imperial government, the branches are closed and we're without backup. The tension at the border is so thick you could cut it with a knife. Here's hoping it doesn't escalate. Whatever happens though, the guild has to keep an eye out to make sure the civilians aren't at risk.
Our current friction with the Empire is a lot like it was before the signing of the non-aggression pact. They would even train those horrible railway guns directly at us. It was a terrifying time. I'd give anything to make sure that never happens again.
Yeah. I'm working on it, Stella. I'm working on it. Now then. Yahoo! Yahoo! Bales!
Is something on your mind, Commander Bales? Yes, I was contemplating the pending reorganization of the CGF. It will be some time before we fully recovered from the losses we sustained on the Main's mountain path. I was afraid of that. You seem troubled, Seeker. Are you second-guessing your decision to return to active service? No, that's not it. It's just, part of me feels guilty for being the only one stepping away from the SSS when things are getting so busy. It's alright, Noel. We understand. I would gladly welcome your help in rebuilding the CGF, but it isn't a command. Would you prefer that I have your reinstatement postponed? No, I've made my decision. At the end of today, Sergeant Major Noel Seeker will be back on duty with the CGF. Very well. However, until then, you're still a member of the Special Support Section. Finish all of your remaining work there, so you can leave without any regrets. Understood? Yes, ma'am. I gladly welcome your assistance in rebuilding the CGF Seeker, but first, finish all your remaining work with the SSS so you can leave without any regrets. Regrets. No regrets, everybody. None of those. Alright, let's go check out the two lovebirds on the roof. What's up, prudes? Supposedly, it was the Empire that had hired the Jaeger Corps that raided Crossbell City. That's what the rumors are saying, at least. No matter how it came about, I can't forgive anyone who spills the blood of my fellow guardsmen. If it's a fight the Empire wants, then it's a fight they'll get. Thanks to the increased buzz over independence after the raid, things are as tense here as they were before the non-aggression pact was signed. If relations with the Empire reach a breaking point, it's possible that the railway guns will be deployed again. Maybe there truly is no way for us to avoid conflict with Calvert and Erebonia. I'd like to see Brood be... He was very brave. He put on a brave face. Staring down a railway gun or two, though. It's a tough situation all around. Well, everybody. You guys wanna... I've heard a rumor of a man. He's really more shark than man. I have a feeling if I go to St. Ursula, I'll get wrapped up in St. Ursula. And for now, I wanna take the... Kill the demon spawn. Accidentally ran into those. What I was going to say is that Sharkman, the legendary Sharkman. Everybody, you guys remember his theme song? It was like, I am Sharkman, Sharkman I be. Reeling fish up from the depths of the sea. It was something like that, right? Let's go see. Let's have a repeat of the classic theme tune. Oh, it's the second verse. I am okay. Maybe I'm okay. Let's calm down with the Sharkman voice. I am Sharkman, the sea stole my heart. The ocean's me canvas and fishing's me art. That was pretty beautiful. Come, boy. Show me that fishing notebook of yours. Well done, my boy. You met my conditions just fine. So the prerequisite here is catching the gluttonous bass, the rock eater, the Amorican carp, arowana, and the piraruku. All right, no time to waste. Let's have ourselves an angler's duel. Like I said before, the terms for this duel will be sudden death. Here's how it works. We take turns casting our rods, and the first who fails to reel in a catch will be the loser. Oh, sudden death angler's duel. I'm gonna back down. Oh, is that so? Well, all right. If you aren't man enough for the challenge, there's nothing more to be said. So, it is recommended that we have carp. And I feel like I just used all of my carp, didn't I, in the previous encounter. So I'm gonna catch some more carp. I don't remember how I catch carp, but I'll figure it out. I'm going back to town. Alright, my final earthworm going here. Let's see if we can catch another carp, not a salamander. It's a carp. Nice. I have a handful of those carp right there. So with that, let's go back and defeat Sharkman. Wait, hold on. Wait a minute.
Wait, did I just destroy a pawn with my machine guns on the field of battle? Yeah, it's not easy being me. That's a little annoying too, because I'm still trying to get that freaking palm near mains. I'm starting to wonder if it's just a fairy tale, and it can't be. Regardless, it's what I think about you. Always wanted to machine gun a beetle. Alright, Sharkman. Wait, have you stepped away from the spot? Can I? No, he's using it. Alright. Oh, yeah, I'm Sharkman. Alright, let's go. Wahaha. It's time to duel. Wahaha. That's the spirit. Let's get this thing started. I'll start us off then. There. Get a load of this. A piranha. Oh, that's cute.
I won't lose.
I'll use the Viking rod and a carp. Bum, ba, bum, bum. Don't mess up. That was a good hit. That's right, it's back. It's the Piraruku. You're a pretty good kid. Yeah. All right, that'll do.
Arowana. It's my turn. I'm gonna do the exact same thing again.
Dude, the Piraruku is just carrying me throughout these duels here. There he is, old friend. Yeah. I gotta go ahead and read up on the Piraruku. He's still in it. Oh, he's always doing Piraruku strats? Oh, copycat much. Here we go. Come to Papa. Yeah, that's a big Piraruku. Come on, let's see what Sharkman's got. See what he. I think he's out now. Oh, he's still in it? Alright. Oh, I have 2 carps left. Alright, here we go. Sudden death, man. Piraruku. He's going back at it. Alright. It's my last carp. I'm running. What do I do? What do I do after this? Come on, Sharkman. Loose. Come on. He's still in this thing. It's my turn. Yeah. I need to look up my spreadsheets. This is the Ursula Road Pond. It's so confusing which fishing spot is which. So by process of elimination, what have we seen him get? We've seen him get a piranha, which is Ursula Road Pond. We've seen him get arowana, which is not Ursula Road Area 4, that says. What about the piranha? Is that usually Ursula Road Area 4? So there might be some special fish that I only gotten now. So maybe I can't rely on this guide, actually. This has to be Area 4. Kasagin, though. I feel like Kasagin is a pretty safe bet here. So we're gonna do Viking Rod Kasagin. So I don't have more carp. Oh. Is it just a chance thing? Ah, it's a Piraruku. Nice. Come on now, Sharkman. You must be running out of steam. It's a Piraruku, guys. Man, he is the true master of the Imperial Fishing Club right here. Alright. Don't mess this up. There we go. There's that arowana. Just give up, old man. The ocean sedge has gotten dull over the years. Well, now I just don't know what to do. What do I do now? I don't have any more fish. Like, the Viking rod has nothing, and that's the one that's recommended to use. I mean, we've seen there's a piranha here, which is Kasagan or snow crab. Suppose I could go snow crab fishing. That might be okay. Let's just try bamboo rod snow crab. I thought for a second nothing was gonna bite. Piraruku is back. He's back. He's a versatile boy. That's the thing you gotta understand about the Piraruku strat. The Piraruku eats everything. Like, he's not... Just when I'm at my wit's end and starting to, like, panically mumble just a lot of bull.
Ah, coulda had it. I screwed up.
That took so much.
Ever thought I'd lose to a pretty boy like you? Here, take this. It's proof that you tamed the ocean's edge.
Ocean's Edge medal. Thanks.
On that note, this goes for a title. From now on, you're the Ocean Tamer. I know it makes you want to puff your chest out, but don't get cocky, kid. Don't forget, I'm Sharkman, the Ocean's Edge. In other words, my home turf is out in the open blue. Had this been a sea fishing duel, you'd have been torn asunder.
Right. Take this very seriously.
I am Sharkman, the sea stole me heart.
You'd have to be a saint to resist the urge to fish at a spot like this. I've fished enough at that spot, frankly. Let's actually check out these medals, though, before I forget. So, Dragon Princess's medal, ATS and ADF plus, but accuracy minus 10. Do they all have a downside? A refined medal given to the winner of an angler's duel. Ocean Edge's medal is strength and def up, but evasion minus 100. What is wrong with these guys? These are just so downsidey. That's crazy. Alright. We got the gang together. Now, St. Ursula awaits. And it's not like going there, so they're gonna progress everything. I think it's just like a gentle progression, because we still have stuff like the Nox Forest Road Monster Extermination. The guide does tell me to now go to St. Ursula before we go and do other things, and we have done at least talkies around, so I feel fairly confident following in the guide's footsteps. Let's check out St. Ursula. Hey, Tony. Weird. Those supplies definitely should have gotten here by now. Oh, pardon me. Welcome to St. Ursula Medical College. If you're here to visit a patient, just head to the first floor lobby and sign in at the reception desk. So there might be a quest involved here then. Oh no. It's the worst time for a supply failure. I hope they didn't rely on the Kapuas.
I can tell there are more people here than usual.
You're right. There were so many people injured during the raid on the city alone.
Among them being Inspector Donovan and Ilya.
Yes, and you're both still comatose too. Inspector Donovan. I don't know what would have happened if he hadn't protected Fran. It's thanks to him that she's been able to recover as quickly as she has.
That's true.
And all the time we've known him, that old man's always had a huge heart. I gotta respect that. Here's hoping we get the chance to check in on him and Ilya too.
Indeed. That said, Sully should be coming to visit Ilya today as well. By the way, what room are they keeping your sister in? Oh, she's in 301. We should probably go check in at the reception desk before we make any visits.
Good call. Let's go. I'd like to see Cecile too, but I can only guess how insanely busy she is.
Well, here we go. Anybody out here taking a break, Ada?
We've had a flood of patients streaming into the hospital due to incidents in the city. It's difficult to give everyone the treatment they need. We've had to make a waiting list for those who are scheduled for surgeries.
Crossbell City, attacked by Jaeger Corps. Even now, the news still has me reeling. This past week has been one of the longest of my life. It sickens me that anyone would do something so vile. Knowing that the recovery efforts have been going well is a relief, but I wonder if Crossbell will ever be the same again.
We can only hope it's a change for the better.
L'Electier. I'm told to go to the reception, so I'm gonna go anywhere but.
In addition to my duties here at Lectier, I'm also in charge of the meals that are served to our hospital patients. Sadly, some of our newest arrivals are so badly hurt, they can't even manage to take a bite. Food and energy go hand in hand, so I hope they'll be able to eat soon.
Not everyone who was injured in the raid could be saved. Why does it have to be like this, Flora? Feels like my heart is falling apart.
I know exactly how you feel, Mashad, but now isn't the time to grieve. Not while we have jobs to do. Don't forget our mission as doctors. If you have time to sulk, then you have time to treat those that still need us.
Flora's right. I should focus on helping those who are in our care so they can walk away from here happy and healthy.
Sit down and eat lunch with me, Mashad. We're gonna have to fill up if you want to make it through our afternoon rounds.
She's a good one. She's a keeper, Mashad. You know, besides the old autopsy book by the dinner table thing, I think she's a real catch. If me name's not in the Ocean Tamer, then I don't know what. All right. That aside, third floor. Who's here? Nobody, of course. They're all at work.
The Lectier had an influx of visitors this week due to the attack on the city. The most severely injured came from the CPD and CGF, but the toughest part by far is seeing how distraught their families are. It makes me imagine how I'd have felt if my own loved ones had been involved in the raid. The thought alone breaks my heart.
As expected.
Well, let's go out here.
Yeah, still there. Hold on. I think you'd be ready to enter the hospital without checking.
Yeah. You're so right, Lloyd. Chastising me for my side pathways. Commendable, really. Alright. My buddy was caught in the raid and ended up getting hospitalized. Hope he gets well soon.
Hey, keep it down. You're going to cause a scene. Have some consideration.
This is so boring. How long are they going to keep me waiting?
I know there's a lot resting on our shoulders, but I don't know how much longer I can go on. No, I shouldn't think that way. The patients are suffering far more than I am. I have no right to complain.
Man, being a nurse or a doctor, hats off to you.
I haven't heard any new patients' names called in a while. I suppose the exams really are backed up. I don't envy how busy the doctors have been, with all the victims injured in that horrible attack.
I wonder if Crossbell will ever be the same after this. The way things are, I can hardly even bring myself to sleep at night.
Maybe even the fighting at the medical offices have calmed down.
Our patients from the raid on the city consist of more than just those who suffered injuries during the attack itself. There are also some who have been suffering post-traumatic stress to the point of physical anguish. It's a staunch reminder of how closely the body and mind are connected.
Dr. Lago taught me that in the worst of times, we doctors have a duty to keep our chins up. After all, if we were to show signs of hopelessness, what kind of example would that set for the patients? The stress and mental fatigue are just as important as any other aspect of their well-being.
Fire. So much fire. All across the city. It was terrifying. It's like all the disputes over our state that broke out back when I was young.
No. The patient seems to be having a nightmare.
Alright, what about in here? Are things a little more lively?
I worked here for years, but never have I seen us house this many patients at once. It truly is unprecedented, but we'll just have to do everything we can for our patients, no matter how many there are.
Let's see. I still have to do my rounds in the ICU and research ward. I'll also have to make sure I check on Inspector Donovan's ventilator. Phew, business is really picking up now. I'm swamped.
Silly me for thinking Raymond helped her for a second.
Yeah, both my legs were broken during the attack. Damn it. What did I do to deserve any of this?
Strange rumors are going around that the raid on the city was a plot hatched by the Imperial government. Could the Empire really have been responsible for an attack that sent so many innocent people to the hospital? If that's true, I don't think I'll ever be able to look at my homeland the same way again. Blood and iron, people. Blood and iron. They're probably not going to let me go upstairs.
Let's go to the reception desk first.
Then I'm going to go to the other guy. In the short span of time since admitting her, we've had a great number of visitors come by hoping to see Miss Platier. Unfortunately, as she's still comatose, only an authorized few can enter her room. We've had no choice but to turn them down. That doesn't slow the never-ending flood of gifts and sweets from arriving, however. There's a silver lining in this. It's seeing firsthand just how much of an inspiration Miss Platier is for the citizens. The gifts are a nice touch. Don't go to the hospital room of a celebrity just because they got hurt, though. That's... Alright, reception.
Oh, hello, Noel. I see you brought the rest of the SSS with you today, too. Are you all here to pay Fran a visit? We are. Is now a good time? Yes, of course. I'm glad she regained consciousness, by the way. She'll be delighted to see all of you, I'm sure. Yeah, me too. Thank you very much. Let's go, guys. She's up on the 3rd floor, room 301. Sounds good. Thank you again, Sarah. You can find Fran on the 3rd floor in room 301. Her condition is stable, but she's far from regaining all her strength. I think a visit from all of you will go a long way towards cheering her up.
But first... Oh, I'm not allowed to snoop? You putting your foot down, Lloyd?
The CGF guardsmen who were brought in are being cared for at the ICU for the time being. The injuries they sustained from the Jaegers are very severe. It'll take time for them to recover enough to be discharged. I'm used to seeing patients carried into the hospital, and it was hard seeing the guardsmen in that condition.
I bet.
Our jobs come with a sad reality. Those times when we're present for the final moments of a patient's life. Anyone who's worked this job as long as some of us is bound to become desensitized. Even in the face of constant death, we rarely shed a tear. This raid incident, on the other hand, when I think about the victims, it isn't sorrow that I feel, it's anger. Needlessly taking the lives of innocent people. Those Jaegers sicken me to my core. The guys that were brought to room 202 running their mouths all over at first, but now they just seem down in the dumps. I don't think their injuries are the sole cause. Does it have to do with what happened in the city?
202. Running their mouths would only make me... Oh, well, Ignis probably.
I never seen so many patients brought to the hospital until now. They were all in so much pain. It's shaking my nerves so much that I'd rather not be alone for too long. Maybe I'll spend the night with Mayfa again.
You could go check on the sheets up on the roof. Something tells me they're still not clean.
I think Fran's staying in room 301.
Yes, sir. Let me guess. Oh, the Michael room. Well, she's blessed.
Fran's in room 301, right?
Okay, Lloyd, I can take a hint.
Pardon us. Huh? Noe! Guys! Hello, Lloyd.
Oh, Cecile. You're here too.
Sorry for barging in like this. Is now a bad time? Of course not. I'm only here to swap out her IV.
Thanks for coming to see me, everyone. I know you probably have a whole bunch of work to do.
Don't mention it. We had to after Noel told us that you'd woken up.
We've been so worried about you, Fran. It looks like you're doing well, though. She's right. The color is back in your face already.
Yeah, I'm better than ever now. Well, except for all the injuries, I mean. They said I'll be good to move out to the general ward in 2 or 3 days. After that, it's only a matter of time until I'm back on my feet and right out that door.
Nuh-uh. No way, Fran. You still need plenty of rest before I even let you think about getting out of here.
Aw, don't be so dramatic. I got up pretty light, you know. I mean, Inspector Donovan was the one who covered me from the blasts.
Fran.
Come on, Franny. You can't be thinking like that. The red constellation's why either of you are here. What happened ain't your fault.
I know. But still, somebody has to back you guys up and support you from the sidelines. That's why I'm trying so hard to get better.
It's okay, Fran. You don't need to strain yourself. It's not the same without you there to congratulate us on a job well done, but work is still running smoothly.
The best thing you can do for us right now is focusing on your recovery. And once you're ready to give it your all again, we'll welcome you back with open arms.
Okay, I will. Thank you, guys. Oh, but that reminds me. I heard you're going back to the CGF, Noe.
Mom must have told you.
Yeah, I thought it over and now is the right time.
Guess I'll be missing out on all that support you'll be giving the SSS.
But hey,
more for the rest of them, right?
Come on, Noe. I know you're more choked up about it than that. Oh, Noe. You're always so... Fran?
Don't worry. She's fine. That's just the IV drip kicking in. You should relax now and leave the talking for later.
I'm okay. Lloyd and them came all this way to see me. And I still need to give Noe her big pep talk before she goes back to the CGF.
You don't exactly have the pep to spare right now.
Sorry, guys. I think it'd be best if we let her get some rest.
No problem. We'll come visit again. Okay, Fran?
Sleep well. I will bake you a mishi cake once you are fully recovered. I can't... Wait.
There she goes. Seems her stamina is nearly what it was right now. Well, she did need an emergency blood transfusion during her surgery. Still, she should make a full recovery. She'll be healthy before you know it.
I hope so. We should give her some privacy. By the way, Cecile, are Inspector Donovan and Ilya taking visitors yet?
For relatives, yes, but... No, never mind. I'm sure it'd be alright. They almost consider you as family after all. Why don't I escort you over so you can check in on them? Would that be alright?
They would appreciate it.
Thanks for the solid, Cecile.
You're very welcome. Inspector Donovan is in room 302. As for Ilya, you'll find her in 303, just across from Shizuku.
Got it. Let's go.
I'm a snoop. Fran? Out like an orbital light. She sure is. I'm happy to tell you she'll be fully healed soon, no?
Thanks, Cecile. Take care of her for me, okay?
Alright, Donovan.
Detective Raymond, I'm coming in now.
Hey, Cecile. Oh, and if it isn't the SSS.
Good to see you're doing well, Raymond. Have you been keeping the inspector company?
Just filling in for his wife when she needs a break is all. Oh, I get the feeling that if he saw me, he'd yell something like, "What the hell are you doing here? Get back to work." Yeah, pretty much.
It is easy to imagine.
About the inspector. They placed him on a ventilator?
Yeah, they say his respiratory system took a lot of damage. But if he manages to wake up, it'll go a long way towards speeding up his recovery. Back during the explosion, the inspector, he saved Fran and me. Imagine that. Me, a worthless loser who did nothing but panic while Crossbell went up in flames. Even Fran had to be brought in for surgery. Well, I get off with a little more than a scratch or two. Makes me sick. I'm just a lucky, incompetent son of a bitch.
Raymond.
No, it's not your fault, man.
Why don't you take a break, detective? His condition is stable and we're always making our rounds. We'll notice if anything changes. You won't be able to help him if you keep running yourself ragged, you know.
Yeah, I appreciate that. The inspector's wife should be coming back soon, though. I could at least look after him until she gets here.
If you insist. Don't forget to take care of yourself, too.
They will come visit again.
Yeah, I think he'd like that. Inspector Donovan saved our lives back there. It makes me feel so worthless. But I know I need to pull it together. That's what the inspector would tell me. I'm gonna get my act together and become a detective that he can be proud of.
I'll have to remember to thank the inspector for protecting Fran when he wakes up.
He has a long recovery ahead of him, seeing as it was his respiratory system that took the most damage in the blast. Thankfully, the worst of it is over, so he should be waking up in due time. I hope you're right about that. Let's be on our way, Lloyd. We can count on Raymond to look after him for now.
Sounds good to me.
From one thing to another. Okay, I just need a quick break in the living room, just... Man, this hits so hard. Why? I love these people. I love these people. Alright, I'm ready. I'm ready.
Sully, may I come in?
Sully.
Ilya. Look at her. It's like a sleeping beauty. Normally, she'd snore like a bear with her hair all mussed up. I've never seen her like this. Almost makes it hard to believe that it's really Ilya Platier lying in this bed.
How is she? She sustained fractures in numerous areas, including her spine. She was also suffering from internal bleeding. Thankfully, her surgeries were successful. However, she showed no signs of coming out of her coma. That's why she remains on life support.
That's terrible.
Damn.
They said that even if she wakes up, the odds of her making a full recovery are slim to none. You know what that means, right? Ilya would never be able to stand on the stage again. And it's all because she protected me.
This never should have... She shouldn't have... Sully. It's okay. Everything is going to be alright. No one knows Ilya better than I do. No matter what happens, she isn't the type of person to give up. She's never going to stop looking ahead. That's the Ilya plot here, I know. But... She's right. There's no way she could break so much new ground if she weren't the performer she is. Well said. There's no such thing as good enough for Ilya. In the time we've known her, she's always striven for new heights.
As long as there is a stage to come back to, Ilya will stop at nothing to be on it. And somehow or another, I am certain she will make it there.
Hell yeah. Put some faith in Adios and Ilya both. You got your own thing to do. Besides, I have a feeling Ilya would be telling you off for missing your rehearsals right now if she could. Give her all the more reason to catch up to you when she's awake again.
Yeah, absolutely. Once she sees how far you and the others have come, she's gonna do everything she can to join you. Thanks. That does make me feel a little better. You're right. The rest of us need to start pulling ourselves together. But Rixia, she's nowhere to be found. Hey guys, if it's not too much trouble, would you mind helping us track Rixia down? I don't know what her whole deal is. No matter what, she's still one of us. And I think Ilya would have another reason to get better if she came back too.
Of course. Consider it a formal request of the SSS. We're gonna find Rixia. And that's a promise.
Thank you, everyone. I think that was just the reassurance Sully needed. To be honest, he ended up giving me some encouragement as well. Cecile. After hearing what happened, we feared the worst, and it seems we weren't too far off. Unfortunately so. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't worried about her every hour of the day. But even so, this is Ilya we're talking about. I have faith in her. And knowing her, the more people believe in her, the more she'll channel that into herself.
Damn straight.
That does sound like something she is capable of.
Still, if Sully is right, then bringing Rixia back is going to be just as important as anything else. Do you think we can find her, Lloyd?
Honestly, I don't know. If she's really gone into hiding, it'll be easier said than done.
You're probably right. We don't even know for sure if she's still in the state, just like the missing members of Hey Yui.
We're gonna be out of luck if the bunch of them hightailed it back to Calvert. Still, I don't want to let Soldier down. Not after we promised her we'd get it done.
Yeah, me neither. We should keep our ears to the ground for clues on where she and Hey Yui might have gone.
I will scour the Orbital net for any possible leads.
That's more than we could ask for. I should be heading back to the nurse's station. What are all of you going to do next, Lloyd?
We still have some work to take care of, so I guess we're saying bye for now.
Thanks again for showing us to their rooms, Cecile. My pleasure. I know Crossbell has seen better days, but that's all the more reason we need to do our best. Just remember not to overdo it, okay?
We'll try.
Your concern is appreciated.
We'll do more than just try. Now's the time to take a stand.
You're absolutely right. People have gone through so much hurt, both in body and mind. We have to do all we can to put smiles back on their faces.
Make a stand, huh? Thanks for helping us look for Rixia, guys. I think Ilya would have another reason to get better if she were here again.
Definitely. That's why we're gonna find her for sure. Until then, hang in there.
Never thought I'd see the day that Ilya would end up like this.
I concur. It truly puts things into perspective.
Yeah, but if anyone can make a comeback, it's her. I'm sure of it.
Me too. Shizuku?
Huh? That's strange. I wonder where Shizuku is.
Maybe she went for a walk. If so, she must be outside of this ward.
Well, Norman looking around for the kiddo. Alright, let's check the roof. Gotcha, you little rascal.
Hey, Shizuku. Out for a walk?
Oh, hello there, SSS. Are you here to visit someone today? That's right. We came to check how Fran is doing. We also got the chance to see Ilyan, one of the inspectors from the police. Oh, that's right. Cecile told me about what happened to your sister. I can't imagine how horrible that attack in the city must have been. Cecile and the doctors haven't had any time to rest because of it.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
By the way, Shizuku, has your father stopped by to see you lately?
No, he hasn't come once since what happened in the city. He did call, but it sounded like he's been busy with work too. That's understandable. Have you been lonely, Shizuku? No, I'm alright. A lot of people died, and there are still more here who are injured. It'd be selfish of me to expect all of his attention right now. For now, I'm trying my best to help by cheering Fran and the other patients up. That's all I can really do the way my eyes are. It makes me feel so useless.
What are you talking about? You're already doing plenty.
He's right. The fact that you're staying strong despite your own challenges is inspiring to everyone around you. The SSS included.
We can promise you that.
If you say so. I think what all of you do makes you much braver than me. I'll be cheering you on from here, okay? It was something I wanted to talk to you all about. It's about when Kia came to visit me 3 days ago.
Oh, that's right. She did come to see you then, didn't she? Did something happen, Shizuku?
Well, I just thought she was acting a bit strange, is all. And I could tell there was something on her mind. Something was bothering Kia.
That's weird. She was acting the same as ever around us.
Maybe everything going on in Crossbell has got her feelings uneasy too. Possibly. She could have been hiding it to avoid worrying us again. Whatever the reason, we'll be sure to keep it in mind. Thanks for telling us, Shizuku.
Oh, she's a good friend, and a good kid, and a good daughter. She's just a good human being, okay? The goodest little human being. Yeah, okay. Well. Now, I'm curious about what's going on at this hospital in terms of those supplies that we mentioned. Let's go and see if we can't inquire further about that. Oh, there's been movements. Aha!
The supplies from Emeferia still haven't been delivered?
Unfortunately not. They were supposed to have arrived by now, but no such luck. Oh dear, there must have been some sort of mix-up with our package.
It's possible something happened on its way from Emeferia or the airport.
Something must have happened to the supplies while they were in transit. I'll try calling everyone who handled the packages one more time. We're expecting a package of medical supplies from Rhymes Deliveries. what we got instead was not that. Must be some kind of mix-up somewhere along the line. Well, I could understand if the Kapuas made a blunder. That's kind of their middle name. But Rhymes Deliveries? Billy?
Treating our patients will be difficult without proper medical supplies. I suppose it falls on my shoulders to contact the supplier and explain what happened.
No, it falls on us to pick up this secret, hidden, sneaky quest. Indeed. Let's go do that. We're probably going to get roped into whatever else the direction the plot is taken, but we're stopping by the airport to check on this.
Special support section, Lloyd Banning speaking.
Jonah?
Hey, what's up? Where you guys at right now?
You know, most people start their calls off by introducing themselves. It's basic phone etiquette. Anyway, we're at St. Ursula Hospital. Is something wrong, Jonah?
Sorta. You guys are back to your SSS stuff starting today, right? And I was thinking of putting in a little request for you.
How do you know that? You better not have been sneaking into the police database again. And that aside, we're too busy to do your errands for you, so...
What's that? Who was it that bailed you out when you were looking for those missing bracers? You owe me one, and you know it.
Yeah, fine. I'll hear you out. I don't think that means we're gonna do anything you ask us to. Should we get together in person?
Yeah, meet me in front of the lighthouse in the harbor district. I'll be waiting.
A lighthouse? Why there of all places?
Oh, shut up. It's supposed to be a surprise. Anyway, just hurry it up.
Wait! You gotta be kidding me.
I presume Jonah is asking another unreasonable favor of us.
How'd you guess?
Lloyd let the others know that Jonah asked to meet him in front of the lighthouse in the harbor district. A lighthouse? Since when did that little squirt ever want to go outside?
Not to mention, there's hardly anything over there now that the Heiyui building is gone. He did have a point about assisting us when we were searching for Lynn and Aeolia. Maybe we should hear him out. It'd be nice to return the favor, assuming it's within reason.
Why don't we head there once our work starts settling down?
Sounds like a plan to me.
He was the one who decided to cash in his favor while we're on duty. If anything, we deserve to make him wait a little longer.
I'm with you there, Tio Todd. Sounds like that's gonna progress the story then. Okay. Good to know, good to know. I'm taking the bus. So, here's the procedure. Let's go right in here. I'm gonna send the car home, because I left it down by Sharkman, the ocean's edge. The airport. Something is amiss here. A package not delivered. I'll check it out.
I was not prepared for this sudden trip. My husband has a point, though. It has been dangerous here lately.
We get to ride an airship today. I'm so excited. I'm gonna take a whole bunch of pictures from up in the clouds.
Have fun. Da-da-dun. Bum, 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 ba-da-dum. It's up here. Now that the city is mostly back to normal, I've decided to go abroad with my family for a while. It'll be safer up in Rimaferia with my parents, I'm sure.
Liberl and Rimaferia have been lending much support to the restoration of Crossbell City. Thanks to their donations and supplies, reconstruction work is already settled into a comfortable pace. On behalf of the citizens of Crossbell, I'd like to extend my gratitude to them both.
Rumor has it the raid on the city was actually an act of Imperial subterfuge. There's no definite proof, but where there's smoke, there's fire. If you consider the Empire's action up until now, it's hard to see it any other way. Ah, Billy, you done goofed now? Oh man, what am I gonna do?
If I'd only been more careful, this never would have happened. Excuse us, is everything alright?
Oh, hello there, SSS. Well, actually, something terrible has happened. I was supposed to deliver some Rimaferia medical supplies to St. Ursula Hospital today. but some swindler swiped them before I could even pick them up.
How did that even happen?
Just a while ago, a man who claimed to work for a shipping company came here. He had this whole story about how he was there to transport the supplies in place of Rhyme's deliveries. Guy seemed totally legit, official-looking paperwork and everything, so I gave him the packages without a second thought. Well, as far as I knew, we had never set up an arrangement like that. It wasn't until I arrived and we started talking that we realized what actually happened.
In short, the supposed arrangement was entirely falsified.
It takes a special kind of scumbag to steal medical supplies at a time like this.
A raid on the city left so many people in the hospital.
That's exactly why supplies like that will fetch a pretty mirror on the black market. Our crook's a sneaky mirror-grubbing little thief.
That's despicable.
This is so not good. St. Ursula's waiting for those supplies to arrive as we speak. It's all my fault. If only I'd contacted Rhyme's delivery and checked in first. Oh, don't blame yourself. That fraud should be the one answering for this. Wait a minute. Would you guys be able to go after this guy and get the packages back? Please, I'm begging you. Do whatever you can to get those supplies to the folks of St. Ursula who need them.
I will accept. Respectfully accept. Not much time has passed since the incident occurred. If we hurry, we still have a chance to catch up. Just leave this case to us.
Really? We owe you big time.
Our perpetrator has a head start on us, so the clock's already ticking. We need to move. Fast. Do you have any clues as to where he might be heading?
I never saw the guy myself, so I couldn't say one way or another. Let me think. He was driving a black Rhineford-made orbital truck. Judging by his gaudy clothes, I guess he was Erebonian, maybe? Chances are, our perp might be trying to slip back into the Empire.
If that's the case, he could be near Bellguard Gate by now. Just in case, we should see what information we can gather about the vehicle along his escape route.
We'll have to be quick about it, though. There's no time to waste. Let's give chase immediately. Billy, Ricardo, would you mind waiting here until we get in contact again?
Sure, no problem. Good luck, everyone. Delivery deception! Indeed! What a fun little sneaky hidden side quest. Who pilfers medical supplies in times like these? This is just scummy is what it is. Do whatever you can to catch that thieving lowlife, okay? I can't believe I was duped by forged papers. This was supposed to be the whole reason they hired me. I have to contact St. Ursula about this later. Oh, we'll fix it right up. But time has really gotten away from me this episode. Wow. It was so good to see everybody at St. Ursula to really just let the consequences sink in and just, feel a little sad, you know? Just so that it'll feel all the sweeter when we take the battle to whoever we gotta take the battle to. Tune in next time for more. Thank you so much for watching. I've been your host, Carl, and this has been Trails to Completion.